run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. A&M comes back out with another first down. Reed. Buying time to his right. And as he throws, he'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
On the gun, on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. They'll start on the ground with Durham. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. He's past the sticks. Open field on the right. Touchdown LSU. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the wildcat.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Worrell. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the wildcat.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing Reed. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. To the air, it's Reed. Flush to the left. Fires on the move. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Stop right there.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Might as well run him again. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the return. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Here's Reed to throw. Still looking to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
2nd and long here. They want to run it left here. Good, strong tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Now here's Reed. Rolls right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Powers through the defender. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Let's see what they've got on second down. Keeps it moving. It's Morrow there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. On the snap, it's Edwards. Turning it on, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on second down. Left side, it's Durham. Snags it and he's open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Powers inside. Got some green grass. Maybe some room here. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Third down and 2. You know it's time to get physical. And this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. The give to Caden Durham. He breaks the tackle. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles now.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll try the left side. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Tiger!
Hey, he's got that by-you speed, like I run by you. You call whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run it. Stop right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Reed. Moving out to the right. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
In the gun, third down, Reed. He'll get rid of it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces the fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Looks it in. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On the direct snap, it's Durham. There he goes. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Using his legs, it's Owens. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Reed. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some...
Going long. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He was looking for some big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Comes out to start this drive. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Burrowing for yardage. Breaks into the open. Past the 40. He's at the and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
Man, winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Cuts it upfield. It's Simon. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Push it ahead. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Back to the ground game on the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Throwing Reed. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, they're in the gun, it's Reed. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Sees an alley. Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
I don't think the defense was expecting an outside run there. Offensively, they go with the toss play, and the running back's able to get to the outside and downfield. It was too late before the defense was able to tackle him out of bounds.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it. It's Durham. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the back. A first down run on the doorstep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger!
One thing this team has shown early this year is not taking long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game. We've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. There you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Here's Reed to throw. Moves to his right. Going right and going deep. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Morrow. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aggies. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a give to Durham. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Turns into the pile. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get it down at the 35.
And that's a nice run by the running back. I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close, so tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man, it's the physicality and the run game.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's buried.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side. Defense all over it.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
3rd and long coming up. Changing the routes with his receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lets it fly. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Rushes on. Looking to take a shot. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Running inside. It's Bureau. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Hill. They put the brakes on it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Out wide left, it's Green. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, LSU! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Reed. Look out. He's going to take off. Gets the first himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Dropping back, it's Reed. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Corners are going to bail. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. They get to him as he throws. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Reed. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech taking on the number 8 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Yellow Jackets coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Handoff, Caden Durham. Still on his feet at the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Purple and Gold's got this running game going right now. You don't want to get overzealous here, but this is a type of talent that could do what Leonard Fournette almost did when he nearly got to 2,000 yards in a season.
And I love when commentators say, I don't want to get over myself and get overzealous and get too excited. He's having a day. Get excited. This dude's a beast.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Got a little space. Turning it on. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point was good. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. by Williams on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air, it's Reed. Buys time to his left. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Setting up the screen. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Drives inside. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Going to field this one in tight quarters. Oh, the quick spin move. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Throws to the tight end. Out wide right, it's Green. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the 4th down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Unloads in the nick of time.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go. Just barely got rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Durham. There he goes. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. Crack. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Here's Reed to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Reed. On the move. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here's a give to Durham. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with 2nd and long. Snaps it in the shotgun. He fires to the left side. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Right side, it's Pickett. just what they hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. Guys, LSU has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back has it. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They need a huge play on third and long. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Under pressure. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Oh, the attempt is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. To the back. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run him again. Smashes ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Here's Durham one more time. LSU will get a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to let it go. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
But how about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the 4th quarter. There is no let-up.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking downfield, it's Blevett. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On the ground, it's Owens. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Reed. With the catch, it's Moore. Speeding down the left side. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas A&M!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. After that last possession, the interception, which did lead to a touchdown, might want to mix in a few more running plays with this big lead here. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Looking for room at the 30. A huge chunk play as he gets receiver going in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Durham. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Reed. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. Here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal the game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Moves the pocket. It's Rivers. Stepping to the right. Gets rid of it. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Fires to the middle. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Fresh center downs going to the air. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll go back to the air on second down. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Throwing Reed. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Reed. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit. Just
lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
Finding some room. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're